Pretty cool looking exercise, huh? It would be if that's actually how it looked. In reality, it looks like this. Real cool, huh? And that's the point. There's a lot of exercises that we can do that'll lead to phenomenal results, but also will make us look like we have some sort of developmental disorder or we were dropped too many times as a kid, but that's good because most of us actually were dropped too many times. So let's go over some of those exercises because we need those gains. So if you're one of those people who are like, I don't know if I can do this because people at the gym are going to judge me, here's something that's always served me. And it's that people often overstate how significant they really are. Because the truth is, if you're leaving the gym one day, not paying attention, and that old lady who wears those old spandex 80s outfits with the thong built in accidentally runs you over, people at the gym are going to be like, oh my God, what happened? I think they ran over, what was his name? I think it was Glenn. Oh, now we need a new Glenn. Moral of the story, people don't care, so you shouldn't either. All right, let's start out by quickly going over the exercise I showed in the beginning because I know people are going to ask about it, and we've talked about it before, but there's even more we can add to it because you can do it with dumbbells, a straight bar, reverse grip, but my favorite way is with an easy bar. And at any moment, if you want to make it more intense, you're going to add a static contraction at the top and the bottom of the movement. So when you're in that fully stretched position, lean back, working against gravity, hold that for 2-3 seconds. As you contract up, you lean forward, again, 2-3 seconds, and it's going to make it a lot worse. And yeah, you're going to look ridiculous rocking back and forth. Of course, that's part of it. And if you yelled out Franken beans with people not even bat an eye, probably not because it fits the part. But that doesn't mean you should avoid it. In fact, you should probably do more of it. It's funny to me how much better supplements that are made for women taste compared to ones that are made for men. I don't know who's buying the ones with the clown face with blood dripping that are rainbow donkey dick flavored, but apparently kids are because they're selling like hotcakes. And if you're sitting there thinking, it's pretty tough to look stupid on a seated calf raise, how can I embarrass myself on this thing? Challenge accepted, because if you do this exercise in this way, you know, people at the gym wondering why you don't have one of those backpacks with a leash on it. And I've been doing these a lot recently because sometimes you don't want to do drop sets because it's a pain in the ass. You got to take the weight off, put it back on. So instead, once you get done with your set, 20, 30, 50 reps, however sick you are, you rack that weight. And then from there, you're doing partial reps, overloading at the top, but also you're taking tension off that calf completely and then forcing that rep and just squeezing out whatever you have left. It's not going to be much more, but the nice part is you get to keep that same weight, force out even a few more reps because it's a little bit easier doing it this way, and it just tears it up even more. You also look stupid, so that's cool. I don't know about you, but I used to see people use the TRX for their entire workout and think, what a dork. Until I got older, wiser, and oddly less mature, I started using it more and more for PT, posture stuff, and one of my favorite split squat variations because it's a little bit more dynamic and it forces you to shift all that weight on that working leg just to even keep your balance. You got to engage that quad, glute, and you can stretch that hamstring more by leaning more forward. And there's a fun game you can play is pretending like you only have one side of your body. Push yourself to complete failure till you almost pass out and then stand up and look at the other leg and say, good fucking luck. All right, let's go over one more because the last thing I need is for you to get carried away, kicked out of the gym, and only let back in when you have your leash on. And when I was thinking about this video, I thought, okay, let me run through some of the exercises that are really valuable, but people avoid them because they look ridiculous. And I realized my entire shoulder day is one ridiculous exercise after another. I do partial reps of the side laterals at the top. At the bottom, I do different rotation movements. But this one is the worst. Because you're going to literally hear people say, oh my God, that's so sweet. That's why they have that little chair thing attached to the pool. It's for this guy. Because you're going to look like you can't get up. But in terms of connecting with that rear delt, there's nothing better. Because it takes your back out of the equation. Your traps can't get involved because you're doing partial reps to the top. So if you're somebody that has trouble connecting with those rear delts, I would start your workout with these, pre-exhaust, push that blood in there, and you can do anything else after. Doesn't matter. They're going to be blown up. Just make sure you use really light weight and drag that tricep along your lat as you contract up. And once you get done, go use that chair thing because I know you've always wanted to. If you haven't got a chance, check out the full gym program or the garage one. Links in the description. 30 days, 20 videos, $20. Pretty damn simple. And if you want to see what the future PPL program will be like, I'll leave a playlist right here. But most importantly, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and get after it, get growing. Talk to you soon. If you're wondering why I used my eye for that first shot, I don't know. Consider yourself lucky because that wasn't my first idea.